Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just filmed this makeup look, but I also, while I was filming this makeup look, talked about a bunch of stuff, all the stuff that's going on in my life, and did like a chit chat, get ready with me kind of video, because I've never done one of those and I wanted to like start making my YouTube channel like more personable because, I don't know, I just wanted to. I want you guys to like get to know me better. I feel like I'm kind of a mystery, but I didn't even mean to do that. I just really don't share a lot of my life on social media. So I spilled all the tea, all the stuff that's going on in my life. So if you guys are interested in how I got this look and what's going on in the life of Daisy, then just keep watching. I got a request to film this after I like posted it on my Instagram stories yesterday, and I was like, yeah, that's fun, I'll do it. And then I was also like, I don't want to just do another Halloween tutorial, and I've never done a chit chat get ready with me, so like I'm gonna attempt it. I don't really know what I'm gonna talk about. It's probably just gonna be me rambling about a bunch of stupid stuff, but I'm gonna chit chat get ready with me while I do this. So what is new in my life? A lot of things are kind of new. This like semester has been pretty wild already. 2018 in general has just been a crazy year for me, and like, I don't know, I want you guys to be more like involved in my life, but not too involved, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to put all my personal stuff out there, but I don't want to be such a mystery, and I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know what's going on in my life, so I don't even know. 2018 was pretty crazy. I had a lot of stuff happen last winter, and it's kind of weird because we're about to like reach full circle at that point again, and it was like last winter was a really hard time for me, not gonna lie. I had to like take a break from school, which I don't know if I even shared with YouTube. I'm not sure. But I had to take a break from school because I was just literally like really not in a good place mentally. And I was having a lot of problems, and I was just like really having bad anxiety and like could not get anything done, and I was like not getting any sleep, and I was just actually going crazy. And I know that sounds dramatic, but like I really was, and it's just because I had so much going on in my life, and that had never really happened to me before. Like, I kind of experienced like my first death in the family, which was really hard, and I didn't take it that well. I did at first, and then once I started like processing what had actually happened, it really didn't go well, and I was really like having a hard time. And then I also lost my pet like all around the same time, which was my chameleon. I don't know if you guys remember her. And I know, again, that probably sounds really dorky, like who gets sad over a lizard, but I'm allergic to cats and dogs, so that's like the closest thing to a real pet that I've ever had. I feel like my voice is vibrating. Okay. So I was really sad, and that all happened like within like 3 weeks of each other. And I had to leave, and I went to go visit my now ex-boyfriend in San Antonio. So like I didn't even really have time to process what happened, and then went to go like celebrate Christmas over there, so it was really weird. And then we had a really fun time, and then I went back to school, and I took a break, and I only took 2 classes when I normally take 3, and I was feeling pretty good. It was nice to like take things slow, and I was feeling really good. Had summer break where I went back to San Antonio to stay with my boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, for the whole summer. And it has nothing, there's no bad blood, but I just thought I had to say something because, I mean, I did share him like on my YouTube channel, which is really ironic kinda, because like I was always like, oh, I don't want to bring any people into my YouTube channel unless I'm for sure they're gonna be in my life for a while. And it's like funny because I was really sure that that's kind of how it was gonna be, and then psych. But it's no bad blood, nothing like that. It was just kind of like long distance is really, really hard. And when you're spending so much time apart, I mean, we were spending months and months on end apart and not seeing each other that whole time, only texting and FaceTiming. And, you know, a lot can get lost in translation when you're not seeing each other face to face. And there's, you know, it's easy to, I guess, think things are a certain way, if that makes any sense, when they're actually not in reality. Like, we just kind of, I feel like, got caught up in fantasy land. And when we actually spent real quality time together for an extended period of time, we realized, like, wow, we really just aren't good together anymore. And you know what? Like, it happens. It's not that big a deal. We're still friends. We still talk. And it's not bad. There's no bad blood. And we just realized we've changed way too much since we both kind of graduated from high school, which, like, I would hope, because if I'm going to school for 3 years and I don't grow as a person, that would be kind of bad. So I'm just going to go in with some red lips now. But hold on, I'm going to put this on and then I'll be back. And like, I want to do more like advice videos or like chatty videos. So if you guys have like topics down below you would like advice on, whether it's like relationships or college or like, I don't know, getting a job or just like literally anything, put it down below and I'll try to make another like chit chat video maybe on it, because I love giving advice. It's like one of my favorite things to do. And I'd like to think that I'm pretty good at it. Now, whether or not I take my own advice is a different story, but I am good at giving it. So comment down below. But yeah, I mean, being in college is hard enough as is, and then adding a long distance relationship on top of it makes it about a jillion times harder, because like every time we had a break, I like had to decide, oh, do I want to stay over the break and make money and work at my job, or do I want to go back and have no money and visit him and then not be able to see my friends for the entire break, or do I want to, like, you just have to like pick and choose, and it's really hard. And then it's like, well, if you're someone like me who can't afford to fly all around, it's like, well, it's either I spend my Christmas with my family or with my boyfriend, and that's like a really weird decision to make when you're only how old am I? I'm about to be 21. So like, I don't know, it just makes things, you have to make a lot of weird decisions for a 21-year-old, at least for me, because that's the only way we could ever see each other. It wasn't like I could just fly down every other weekend. I guess it's easier when you can, like when they're only 2 hours away, like at a different college or something. But I mean, we were literally doing like cross country, long distance, and it just was not working out. And now that happened at the beginning of this semester of my school year. And yeah, I've just kind of been in like that weird transitional phase where you're trying to like adjust to being single again, because I dated him for like, I don't know, it's kind of weird because we broke up for years, like 2.5 years when you put it all together, which was weird. And it's like, yeah, you just have to like adjust to being single again after, it's always really weird. It's not bad. I've definitely been enjoying myself. I've been like going out with my friends more and like just trying to like branch out and make more friends, because, you know, it's just good to have that support system. And it's just good to have other people to hang out with. Normally, like, I'm a person where I just really like having 1 or 2 close friends, but this year it kind of got to the point where I like isolated myself a bit, and I really only had like max like my 3 friends that I hung out with, and they're always busy because I'm only taking 1 class because I'm taking another break for another reason I'll share in a bit. But like, whenever they can't hang out, I've got nothing to do and it gets kind of lonely. So I've been trying to like branch out and socialize and make more friends, which has been going pretty well. it's just like hard. I'm not a very social person. I really don't like going out that much. And especially like when everyone's turning 21, everyone wants to like go out and go crazy. And I'm just like, honestly, I really just want to like find some people who will just sit down on the couch and watch a movie with me and like chill. Because I just like to relax and I'm such a homebody. It's ridiculous. But I guess that makes YouTube a really good job for me. And I do really love YouTube. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, let's try to fix it. So I just mentioned that I'm taking another break from school. This was unintended. So over the summer in San Antonio was a big reason why I decided to go, is that I was going to take community college classes in San Antonio because it was cheaper than the school that I'm currently at. I'm at SCAD and it's a private school and it's expensive. So like I was trying to save money by taking community college classes and then getting them transferred. But then it ended up being just about the same price because my address now is, I don't have any addresses in San Antonio and my address is now in Savannah. So I was paying for out-of-state tuition in my hometown, which is like crazy. And I didn't have like the right transfers to take the classes that I needed, and they're prerequisites. Now if you like are in college, you'll know what that means. Cause like, but if you're not, it might be a little confusing, but they're basically just classes that you have to take before you take any of your major classes. So like you can't take Business 100 without having taken like Intro to College Mathematics. So I was trying to take math and stuff like that, but I ended up not getting in to those classes I needed to over the summer, and that put me behind. So I had to take a break this semester unintentionally. But it ended up working out pretty well because some more crazy stuff is going on in my life. And man, can I just tell you, I'm so ready to leave 2018 behind me because like, it's been a rough year. But this is like weird to talk about. I don't even know if I want to. But so basically like I found out my dad is sick, and that was pretty like weird because I don't live with him. My parents are divorced, and like I love him of course, but we're just not as close as like me and my mom, because me and my mom have lived together my entire life. And yeah, I just am not as close with him. But I was of course like really sad to find out that he is sick. So I found out that he has cancer, and it's like of all of the cancers that you can get, it's like the best one. I know that sounds terrible, but like it's got a 90% remission rate, and it's called, oh, I can't do my lips while I talk. It's called hairy cell lymphoma, I believe. All the medical terms are like really all over the place, but he's gonna be fine. He's in chemo now, and he only has to be on it for 2 months. And he should be fine, but like, you know, still a little rough. But hopefully by the end of the year that will be good, and he'll be cleared, and like I can just put all of this bad juju and all of these horrible things that are happening in the past, because it's my belief, I have noticed in life, that bad things come in threes. So I'm hoping that this is the third thing and we'll be good, and I can go on to 2019 and just like live my best life. And I'm really excited for 2019 because it's technically my last year in school, which I'm extremely excited about. Insane. I don't even know what I'm going to do with my life. I really, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Not that it's a big secret or anything. I thought that my YouTube would be a lot further along than it is right now at this point. I thought by my senior year in college, I'd be like making enough money on YouTube to pay for my rent, and like I'd be off on my own, and I'd have a really good like starting off point for when I graduate. Sweetie, that's not the case. So yeah, I'm a little lost at the moment at what I want to do. Not that YouTube as a living has never been my goal. It just, like, I thought it would be a really nice job to have on the side of what I want to do already, I don't even know if I've talked to you guys about this. It's like making a new friend. anyways, yeah, I just, one second, let me do my lips. I was like, I'm still feeling a little lost. I don't know what I 100% want to do. I have a pretty good idea. My like kind of overall big plan is I want to get an internship this summer. So basically, like, I think I talked about this in my mukbang, but there's two sides to fashion essentially, and there's like the really glam side, and then there's the really kind of like more casual or like everyday side, I guess, and that's the side I'm interested in. I am an extremely casual person. I wear t-shirt and denim like every day, and if I'm not wearing that, then I'm wearing a sweatshirt and denim. Like, I really prefer to dress casually, and I'm not into like all of that haute couture. I mean, I love looking at it, but I'm just not into it as like from a selling standpoint and from a marketing standpoint, which is my major. I'm a fashion marketing major with a minor in fashion design, and yeah, I'm just really interested in being a fashion buyer. That's like my long-term goal. You can't, I mean, unless you're like really talented, it's really hard to kind of graduate from school and then get into that role, because you just have to kind of prove to companies that you're good at predicting fashion trends and you're good at what you do. And that's kind of hard to do when you've never worked before. So I'm gonna try to get an internship at either like Belk's or Target or Kohl's or a place like that over the summer, because those are some companies that I'm really interested in working with, just because they're really casual and I just like them. And then after that, I'll work on my senior portfolio and get all of that ready next year and start building up a resume. That's what my whole entire senior year is essentially dedicated to. And then I will be probably graduating a semester late, but yeah, by like spring, no. Next fall, I should be graduated. So that's pretty crazy. And when it comes to like a job, I really, like I said, I just really would love to be a fashion buyer. And yeah, it would just be so fun because I've always wanted to travel. I really haven't that much. Like, I lived in San Antonio all my life, and then I moved to Savannah, and I haven't really, I've been to maybe like 4 other places in between all of that. So, and that was just visiting. So yeah, I really want to go to New York. I really want to go to San Francisco. I just want to go like all over the United States and all over the world, of course. And being a fashion buyer, like, you go to New York Fashion Week and you scope out all the trends, and they send you like trend scoping, and you just do all of this really awesome traveling, and it just seems so amazing. And I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but I am really good at like predicting trends. I really don't know how to say that without sounding braggy. It's just like something I've always kind of had an eye for. Whenever, like, I've always liked going thrift shopping, and I'll go pick out something from the thrift store, and then, you know, I'm like, oh, I love this sweater, and I think it's going to be super cute for fall, and then fall comes around, and then there it is in Urban Outfitters, almost the exact same thing. And it's just kind of stuff like that that made me really interested. And I love researching like trend cycles, and I probably totally lost you, but anywho, I just really like predicting trends and researching like what's popular, and yeah, I just think it would be a good job for me, and I would like to do YouTube on the side to make some extra cha-ching. That's my life as of recently. It's probably gonna come as like kind of surprising to you guys, because I know I always seem really happy and bubbly on camera, or at least I hope I do. But I mean, it's kind of I love watching chit-chat videos, or like the videos of people who like actually talk about their lives on YouTube, because yeah, like makeup tutorials are fun and all, but I definitely have noticed a big change in YouTube, and a lot of people are more so like watching people's, it's like vlogs are way more popular now than I feel like makeup tutorials are. Not on my channel personally, but just in general. Like, when you go and look at all the big YouTubers, all of the videos that do really well are ones where they're sharing their lives with the audience, and I don't know, like, I just thought I'd try it. I've never tried it before. So if you guys want more videos like this, then for sure let me know, because I'll do them. I warn you though, my life is not very interesting. But I have noticed definitely a lot more like, I don't know, I feel like YouTube has taken definitely a turn towards like entertainment rather than like when I first started watching YouTube in middle school, it was like purely educational purposes. Like I was watching all those really old Lauren Conrad videos of her like teaching how to do makeup and like how to do cat eyes, and it was like, and like Pixie Woo and like all of those old channels that, I mean, they're still good now, but yeah, I just was like learning how to do makeup and I was just like so interested in everything. But now I just feel like, me personally, I'm bored with like watching makeup tutorials. But that's because I've been watching them since I was in like 7th grade, and I pretty much feel like there's only so much information you can absorb. So I do like watching like the vlogs and the lifestyles and like the chit-chat get ready with me's and the mukbangs and all that stuff, because it's just a change from what you normally see on YouTube. And I don't know, that's just me. I don't know, like I'm very interested to know, like as viewers and people who don't do YouTube for a living, like what you guys are interested in seeing, because it's hard to kind of know from my standpoint. I mean, I literally spend a lot of time on YouTube, so I probably get way more bored of it than people who don't do it for a living. So definitely comment down below like y'all's favorite kinds of videos, because I'm curious. Also, another fun fact about me is that like it's kind of ironic that I chose this job as something that I like to do, because I hate social media. Like I really hate it so much. And that's probably like, if you guys follow me on either of my Instagrams, which you should follow down below, you can probably tell, because on my blog one, I maybe post once every 3 weeks. And even then it's like not even that, it's like I'll just post like when I get a new video up or something. Like it's so random, but I've gotten better at it. And then my personal one, which I've been kind of telling people to follow more of now, because I just post more on that one, but it has nothing to do with YouTube or like it has nothing to do with YouTube in general. It's usually like me posting like my projects that I'm doing in school, like what I'm working on, and like drawings and my art and my designs and I don't know, like cute outfits and stuff like that. Like it literally has nothing to do with my YouTube channel, but I do post on there pretty frequently, especially on stories. So if you guys want to see just more of like my life, then you should definitely watch, or then you should definitely go follow my Instagram. But yeah, I just am not a big social media person. I don't have Twitter. I don't have like a Snapchat that you guys, I don't really use Snapchat, gonna be honest. And the only other one I can think that I use is YouTube. Like, that's it. I just really hate it. Like whenever I go on Instagram, all of the really popular Instagram accounts are just, they're all very similar. Like they're all so boring to me. I'm sorry if I'm like throwing shade right now, but they're all just like really tan blonde girls with like beaches in the background, or like, and like that weird orange filter that makes everything look the same. And like, I'm just like, really, this all looks the same, and like it's very boring to me. And then I'm like, I see other Instagram accounts with like people who post really cool artwork or like do amazing makeup, and like they don't get half the recognition because their feeds aren't like aesthetically pleasing or whatever, but like each one of their pictures are amazing, but because they're not like being super aesthetically pleasing, or I guess that's the word, then they don't get as much recognition. And it's like sad, because they're so talented and I want everyone to see their stuff. And I get a lot of that at my school, because I mean I follow a lot of artists obviously since I go to art school, and I follow a lot of people who do really cool makeup and all that stuff. But it's just like, I don't know, What do you guys think? Do you like that whole like super stylized aesthetic Instagram, or do you like it when people just kind of post what's real and like what's going on in their life? Because I feel like I'm really trying to throw like the least amount of shade possible here, but I just feel like social media in general, all platforms, has taken such a turn, and like everything's really, I can't think of any other word but fake. Like it just is fake. Like everyone's just broadcasting their lives in this really fake way and saying that they're like doing all of these things and, you know, like just making their lives look way much more exciting than they actually probably are. Like, I don't know. I'm a very in the moment person, and I'm not gonna like spend my whole day around a photo shoot just to get Instagram likes. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I joined YouTube all those years ago because I genuinely like wanted to teach people how to do hair and like how to do makeup, and because like people from my school were asking, and I really just wanted to show people how to do stuff. I really just loved getting on YouTube and like getting comments from people being like, you helped me so much, or this tutorial helped me, and like you're so nice and you're so sweet, and all of those comments just like mean the world to me, because I just like I'm gonna cry. Not really. I just prefer to like, how do I even phrase this? I'm saying like so much. Like, I'm never in my life gonna be that person that's gonna use clickbait in a video, as tempting as it is, because I see all of those clickbait videos getting like over 1 million views just because the girl's like, you know, I don't even know what they're posting. Just clickbait stuff. Like, that's just, I'm never gonna do that. And I have no desire to. And that's why my channel is growing so slow. And I mean, I've been on YouTube, I think, for, I guess 3 years now. I'm going into my junior year, and I started senior year of high school. And it is kind of frustrating for it to grow so slow, because I feel like I do put pretty decent content out. And then I see people who are like totally half-butting it and using clickbait to get all these views, but then they're making millions of dollars, and I'm just like, and they have millions of subscribers, and I'm just like, that is frustrating, because yikes. And then, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on people who buy subscribers, because that is a thing, and buy Instagram followers. Anywho, that's just the tea, everyone. Okay, I need to put the bangs on now. I'm talking so much, I really hope you guys don't mind. Okay. Okay. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this monstrosity of a video. It probably was like really annoying, and I probably talked way too much, and I apologize. But if you actually found it interesting and stuck around till the end, I love you, and you're an OG. And comment down below. I didn't explain how I did this makeup at all. I hope you guys just kind of picked up the gist of it. That's another thing with YouTube. I feel like people these days, like children especially, like middle school age girls, oh my gosh, just like don't even go through an ugly phase anymore. Like, I was disgusting in middle school. It was not cute. I'm gonna insert a picture here so you can see how truly horrendous I looked in middle school, because it's hilarious. And I thought I looked good. Like, that was the fashion. Yikes. And I had like raccoon eyes and the whole shebang, like pale lips, black eyeliner. I should do that video, how I did my makeup in middle school. That'd be fun. Okay. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. But then like girls nowadays, they're like 12 years old and they look like, I mean, some of them do makeup better than I do. And I'm just like, hello? No. I'm gonna put on the dress so you guys can see the final look. BRB. I don't have a cigarette because I don't smoke, but pretend there's one there. Okay, so there's the finished makeup look with the bangs. I think it looks pretty accurate. I mean, to be fair, I do look a lot like her in the movie and I have the exact same haircut, so it's pretty easy. But this is gonna be like my second Halloween costume slash definitely not tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this kind of chit chat style video and you have more, like, if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have questions about advice and you want me to like put them in another video or anything of that nature, then just put it down below and I will be sure to add it to my little list of to-do videos. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a fabulous Halloween, even though it's on a Wednesday, and if you're going out on the weekend, then have a fabulous weekend. And comment down below. There's gonna be so many comments, or at least I hope there will be, but I also want to know what everyone is being for Halloween because I forgot to ask that in my last video. So that's a lot of comments. Anywho, have a happy Halloween. Subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram, hit the little bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.